Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He isn't just talking, he means business and will work fiercely to reach his goals. His drive and brain power give him a strong push to do well in his career, and he's not afraid to take charge of tough situations. You'll see him taking bold steps, grabbing opportunities, and putting in long hours.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When trouble comes up at work, he reacts strongly and shows his feelings loudly. If things go wrong, he might yell, blame others, or show his anger right away. Even if it's not their fault, he won't stay down for long, though.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work may admire how hard he works and how smart he is, but he can be tough to get along with. He tends to be straight talking and sometimes even rude, which can hurt people's feelings and lead to arguments. His strong opinions and quick temper mean he's often at the center of conflicts.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do well in your career, he will mostly be proud of your achievements and show his excitement openly. He likes being around successful people and sees your win as something positive for both of you. He may cheer you on with big gestures and lively words.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he's more likely to get loud and express his feelings right away rather than keep them inside. He may not resent you in a quiet or sneaky way, but at times his pride could make him act out, saying something blunt, making a rough joke, or getting irritated on the spot. It won't be silent grudges, but more open frustration if the topic bothers him.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not very focused on planning or keeping things tidy, so he might spend money quickly and without much thought. He's hardworking and earns well, but when it comes to organizing his finances, he can be careless or overlook details. He isn't the type who will sit down and carefully track every rupee.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He tends to live with a lot of energy and might sometimes get carried away, spending on things that make him feel good or look successful. This means he could buy flashy items or treat himself even if it stretches his budget more than it should. He likes showing confidence and enjoying the moment so sometimes he might act richer than he truly is.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and generous, especially when it comes to helping others or celebrating happy moments. You'll notice him giving freely, sometimes even more than he should, whether it's treating friends, helping someone in need, or supporting loved ones. He doesn't think twice about sharing what he has.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally open and straightforward about money matters. If you ask him, he'll tell you where things stand and share the truth. Even if he's not always careful with details, he can get impatient and sometimes make hasty decisions, but he isn't controlling or sneaky.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He strongly believes in fairness and caring for others, so he'll see housework as something both partners should share. Don't expect him to sit back and leave all chores to you. He's usually willing to help, especially when you need support or things get busy. Still, he won't expect you to do everything alone.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will roll up his sleeves and actually help with chores and even diapers rather than just stand by and tell you what to do. His caring nature pushes him to get involved when you need a hand, and he puts a lot of energy into family tasks. Though sometimes things might get a bit messy or rushed because he doesn't always plan well, you can count on him to be present and active, not just giving orders from the side.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He often argues strongly when he thinks he's right, and you might feel like he's more focused on winning the point than listening at first. If the conversation gets heated, he can be loud and firm, sometimes talking over your feelings or trying to convince you of his way. However, he cares about you and wants things to work well between you both.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he gets angry, he's likely to speak out loudly and may say things that hurt, especially in the heat of the moment. His temper can flash quickly, and he might use harsh words, sarcastic remarks, or raise his voice. Afterward, he tends to cool down and may not hold on to anger, but during those moments, respect can slip.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who gets angry quickly and reacts strongly without holding back. His temper shows up fast, sometimes with loud words or even hurtful comments, and it can feel overwhelming. Don't brush this aside, hoping things will just get better.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
When tempers cool down, he can admit when he's wrong and say sorry, but this doesn't happen right away. At first, he's likely to argue or blame you, especially if he feels hurt or challenged. He might raise his voice or fire back with complaints before thinking things through.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He's usually caring and wants you to feel happy, but sometimes his strong will and quick temper might make him push back when you set boundaries. At first, he may argue or try to change your mind, especially if he feels challenged or frustrated. This can make you feel like your no isn't being fully respected.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he's likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. His strong emotions can make him feel rejected or upset quickly, and he might react with frustration, sharp comments, or by pulling away for a little while. It's important to let him know gently but firmly that your feelings are valid and not a reflection on him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can mostly trust him to keep private moments safe and not use them to hurt or embarrass you. He values closeness and wants to build good memories together, so he won't purposely expose or shame you in public or with others. It's wise to set clear boundaries early and remind him how important respect is, even during arguments.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He tends to be lively and outgoing, but he values real connection and cares deeply about people close to him. When he's committed, he's likely to stay faithful and put effort into the relationship. Clear communication and trust between you matter a lot. His loyalty is strong when he feels respected and loved.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He isn't naturally jealous or suspicious most of the time, but his quick temper and strong feelings can sometimes make him act possessive if he feels threatened. If he sees you talking to someone he doesn't trust, he might get loud or say something sharp, showing his discomfort openly. He can also try to take charge in situations that worry him, but it's not constant or sneaky.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
His protective side can sometimes cross the line into controlling behavior, especially when he's feeling stressed or insecure. He reacts quickly and wants to be in charge, which means he might make decisions for you or tell you what's best, even if you haven't asked. Don't mistake controlling actions for love.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He's the type who sees parenting as something to be shared, not just left to one person. He wants to be involved and will likely jump in with energy to help with the kids, whether it's playtime, homework, or caring when they're sick. If he feels needed, he will step up and try his best.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's more likely to lose his temper than stay calm at first. He reacts quickly, sometimes raising his voice or getting frustrated in front of them. He cares deeply, but his patience isn't always strong in tough moments.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will support you as both a mother and your own person, celebrating your achievements and encouraging you to grow in different areas of life. He enjoys energy and success, so he's proud when you do well and doesn't want you to shrink yourself just for family. He'll need reminders to respect your choices during busy or tough times.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
He isn't the type to secretly plan for you to quit your career after having a child. He enjoys seeing your success and feels proud when you achieve things outside home, so his support is genuine, not just for show before kids arrive. He values teamwork and wants both partners to grow even after you become parents.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He's not the type to just act polite on the surface. He shows his feelings openly, both good and bad. If he likes your parents, he will greet them with real warmth, lively conversation, and honest interest. You'll see him cracking jokes and getting involved, making them feel accepted in the family. He'll try to adjust to your family at first, bringing energy and a willingness to get involved in new traditions or routines.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or tries to interfere, he's more likely to react quickly and loudly rather than handle it calmly. His temper flares up fast and he may say sharp things or make the situation feel even rougher. If peaceful handling is important, you'll need to help guide him and ask for patience.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is lively and supportive with you in private and enjoys seeing you succeed and live life your way. But when it comes to his relatives, especially the elders, he may expect you to follow more traditional ways, dressing modestly, showing extra respect, or behaving like a supportive wife in the old style. Talk openly with him about what's comfortable for you and set limits together.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will be quick to support you and won't just stay out of it or take their side. His strong loyalty means he'll speak up for you, even if his words come out loud or blunt. He chooses your side, especially when things feel unfair and wants you to feel protected.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't a typical mummy's boy. While he respects his mother and her opinions, his loyalty leans toward you once you're his partner. If there's a conflict with his mother, he'll usually choose your side and stand up for you, even if it means upsetting her or causing a stir at home. Still, you can trust that your happiness and fairness matter to him above anyone else's.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's not the type to secretly run and share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values honesty, but he's also bold and likes to handle problems directly with you, rather than telling outsiders. Talking openly helps remind him that some things should stay between the two of you.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being with this man is like riding a lively roller coaster, full of energy, big feelings, and little time for boredom. He brings excitement and warmth, celebrates your wins, and stays involved in family moments.